Right then, hello everybody. Welcome to our Easter holiday assembly. I'm mindful of trying to work out what on earth it was that got me copyrighted. Could be cushions. Oh, give me a second. Who knew? Right then. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Easter holiday assembly. Let's try and keep your motivation spirits up by just saying hello. Welcome to the Rosebery Sixth Form assembly on a Monday. Welcome to the family. I've got a few shout outs, but just like the comments, we're going to stick to sort of first names or hints and winks so that you can't be identified by anyone. So the first one goes to some emails that I've received over the last few days, and one is just a massive well done to the half marathoners. You speak of times, and I don't think I can really judge you on any time. You're pleased with your time, that's amazing. Most of the rest of the planet is just amazed that you managed a half marathon. So well done to you, and I hope that you raise a lot of cash. I think there's a lot of generosity bouncing around in the world at the moment, so hopefully that cash will go to a really, really great cause. So fantastic and well done. The second one is the email that we received yesterday about donations of hand cream to Epsom Hospital, completely off our own backs, maybe through parents and everything, finding out that there was a lot of cracked skin on the hands of our amazing health workers, and so you've banded together and donated money, or perhaps even bought the hand creams yourself and donated them, and they'll be winging their way to Epsom Hospital. And what an amazing thing to see in an email that you just done that. Not unexpected, because you are all awesome. So what's the point of today's assembly? Well, I think since we're all trapped now, it's also raining, so we're like double trapped, and we're mourning perhaps not so much year 13, but we're mourning the fact that we probably were planning on going on a holiday. We should be in Mevagissey in Cornwall for the 7th time in our little cottage, not actually our little cottage, but our little holiday let, and we're not. But we've got the memories of all the times we went before, plus the fact that, just like the Queen said yesterday, this will be over and we will meet again. So rather than get a refund, the optimist in me has just rebooked for next year. So Miss Allen isn't allowed to change when the Easter holidays are now, because otherwise she owes me money. Okay, so few of you have been watching us on YouTube, and so I thought what we'd do is just give you a little preview of some of the silly things that the Phillips family do, and some hints and tips, some hints at future videos. So Annabelle has been particularly active, and we've basically destroyed any geography department's hopes of something exciting at secondary school, because in actual fact for her Extreme Earth Primary School, they sent some home learning home, and Annabelle has made this. So she's made this volcano, and who knows what we did with it, but the video will drop soon, so get yourself excited. Not only that, but because it was Italy she was investigating, and Mount Vesuvius, we even made some of Lego Pompeii. This is the Gladiators Arena. Hercules is in it. Apologies for the anachronistic use of a Greek hero. And we've made a Roman temple. When I asked my wife what sort of columns they were, unrepeatable on YouTube. I think they're most likely to be Ionic rather than Corinthian, because they're very plain. So, what other things have we been doing? Well, one video that you will hopefully all enjoy in an Easter theme is going to involve something very similar to this. But what's the Phillips family doing? We're not going to cook with the eggs. and hopefully we'll show you some exciting videos this week to keep you thrilled and on the edge of your seats in your Easter holidays. Remember, it's the Easter holidays. There should be no work deadlines. We've set up the sixth form website. If it's rubbish, let us know, and make sure that you tell me what else you'd like to see on there. I've got some ideas to make it a bit more interactive, but maybe you just want to see resources in one place and then be left alone to do it in your own time. And that is what these 2 weeks are for. Really just collect your thoughts, take a moment. No new decisions are going to be made by the school about anything, and certainly we've asked people not to set deadlines within or very, very soon after the Easter holidays. Some of you may want to carry on with work, and that's absolutely fine, but don't feel like you have to. So, what else have we been doing? Well, let's have a think. I think my most favourite thing that we've been doing is trying to think that despite all the fear and the sadness and the just anxiety that we're all under at the moment, is trying to think, well, we might not get this much time together as a family, having to work out how to do things on our own as a little unit. And much as we're looking forward to hugging all the rest of the family, we're trying to take some positives. So one of my favourite things that we've been doing is Annabelle has been making a Corona diary. It's not to belittle what we're going through, but it's to make sure that whatever happens in the future, we've got some really positive memories to look back on. And because my wife, and technically my wife's week is this week as a key worker, as a school teacher, she's going in, helping keep her primary school open for those that need it. I'm tasked this week with doing our Corona diary. But each week we sit down and Annabelle picks out her favourite photo of what she's been doing, and then obviously gel pens feature heavily. But yes, we've been doing a Corona diary of all the best things that have happened in each day, and with the hope that we don't know how this is going to progress. We will be back at school at some point and we'll all be able to lead our lives again. Make sure that we remember all the positive things we did. And what have I been doing? Well, some things not expected, in the fact that I'm on my 11th chronological Marvel movie. I think Ant-Man is next. But also, I've been doing some more expected things. This is my book of the moment. Brilliant. Trying to explain, I suppose, almost group psychology, but the biology, psychology, behaviour links. It's a big book, and I'm getting my way through it. But I also thought I'd return to some fiction, and everyone loves this guy, but this actually, Norwegian Wood, is his most famous translated work, although I did start probably before you were born, maybe a little bit less, with one that is called, I read Kafka on the Shore, very, very good, and then I read On a Beach in Sicily, Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World, and all I can say is I have never read a more insane book, and he's not necessarily an easy read, but it is pretty amazing once you get into it. So there you go, that's my fiction book I'm attempting, and then other than that, we've just been appreciating all the little things in our house, listening to music. Annabelle has watched a huge amount of stuff on the television because we've all got to stay sane. And there are times when we get tetchy with each other. There are times when we don't feel like a tight-knit best team in the world. But we pause, find a little space for ourselves and take it in turns to be with one another, and then come together every mealtime in the morning for Joe Wicks, and try and find these spaces in our own heads and physically within the house so we can all carry on getting on, so that we can meet again, not in handcuffs. So, I'm going to finish with, all of that is inside our own house, but one of the things that we've been doing is trying to keep in touch with all of our family. And we've used Zoom, we've used all sorts of different things, with lots of little cousins, and 7 down to 1.5, possibly 2, I don't know. Sometimes the Zoom phone calls are a little bit carnage, and we don't get to chat. So we've also found time to ring people individually. And one of the things we've come up with for Annabelle with her grandparents is to do some reading. And my mum and dad, and some of you may know that my mum wasn't very, well, she is well, but she had a stroke and she finds lots of things very, very difficult. And one of the most beautiful things we've been doing is we've been FaceTiming my mum and dad. And I shan't show the cover just in case I get done for copyright, but Annabelle's favourite Roald Dahl book, Witches. And what we do, just to stay in touch, and maybe some of you have got little cousins, nieces and nephews, much younger than you, perhaps this is a way of having just some time with one another. But what we do is we do a communal read. So Annabelle starts and she reads a page, and then my dad or granddad takes over, and then even grandma, despite how difficult she finds it, wants to join in. So my mum has actually been reading some of Witches too. Occasionally I'm asked to join in, but sometimes I get too overexcited and my Witches of England take over and the voices get a little bit crazy. So I get politely sidelined and I just turn the pages for the rest of them. There are ways to stay in touch with each other, and you will be better than most, but perhaps what you guys can do is you can teach the different generations the way in which you keep in touch with your peers, all the FaceTimes and everything. So there you go, very short, very brief, very weird. Who am I talking to? Who knows? So all I'll say is we'll say a little goodbye, stay safe, and make sure that you keep in touch with everyone and anyone you can. Make sure that you teach those that can't use the technology ways in which you can use the technology to stay in touch. Follow all the rules. Follow all the rules, because we're protecting each other every time we make sure we stay in and stay away physically. But there's no reason to stay away socially in the sense of using technology to say hello. So you hang in there. Remember all the stuff we put in the newsletter, the challenges, and remember, this is the Easter holiday. So look out for our videos. Where's the camera? Look out for our videos and enjoy them if you want. A laugh.
You can see a volcano video.
Oh no, you've given the secret away, Annabelle. Okay, so you can see our video of us playing gods with Mount Vesuvius, and we will see you again. It's not as deep and meaningful perhaps as the Queen, but you know, you've got to love her. Well done, everyone. Stay safe, stay in touch if you need any help, and best wishes to you and all your families. Wait, oh, I don't think you're going to get one in time. So this is where you have to play some incidental music, because Annabelle will be cross if we don't show you something. Quick as you can. Oh. No, I don't think we're going to get it. Never mind. We'll show you the cats next week, maybe. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, hello. Right, everyone. Bye-bye. This is Elphaba, and she's really thrilled to see you all. Bye-bye. Have a good week.